Hey, this is Heidi Dawson. If you love all things health and wellness and style of any kind, hang out here with me each week. I'm obsessed with never-ending improvement, and it's all in an effort to help each one of us live a wildly successful lifestyle. Subscribe today so you don't miss a thing.
Hi guys, welcome to episode 139 of the Wildly Successful Lifestyle Podcast. So if you're loving this new format and would like for it to continue, let me know by leaving a review. I love seeing them, but I also love reading them. All right, so when you hear someone say reaching your full potential, what does that mean to you? Think about it right now and imagine how reaching your full potential would look. I mean, does it mean having a certain level in your career? Maybe a certain number in the bank account? Maybe a certain number of children? There's infinite ways to define reaching your full potential. Now, a lot of us will look around at what others are doing when we think about our life and what our potential is. You might think, well, Jane has this degree and has accomplished this, and I would like to do that too. Or maybe Joe has this percentage of body fat, drives this car, and has this much money in the bank. That's what I want. What I would challenge you to do today is forget about comparison. Think about what it is that you truly want, what it is that feels truly right for you. Other people may have similar passions, but you'll always have your unique journey towards it. So there's a story that I love my husband tells about a gym owner that was a friend of his, and he was also a trainer. So he had a client that he was training, and this client was working so hard. He was not a big guy, maybe 5'8", very lean build, but he was wanting to build muscle to bulk up. And so the trainer asked him, what do you ultimately want for your physique? And the guy thought about it. He said, well, I would really like to have the physique of Arnold Schwarzenegger. How long do you think that would take? Well, the trainer sized him up and thought about it for a minute, and he said, generations. It would take generations for you to have the physique of Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's funny because it's true. I mean, we're all unique and special in our own way, and we each have a potential that's unique to us as well. So when we consider our potential based on the career success of someone else, it can be kind of disheartening because they have unique gifts that are different from yours. Not better, just different. Now, using someone as inspiration, that's a whole other thing from comparison. Let's say you don't tie your end result to exactly the physique as Arnold, but you follow the process that he used to get where he is. Then you're going to get a result that is perfect and unique to you. I love knowing this. I was listening to the School of Greatness podcast this last week, and Sadhguru was being interviewed, and he said, we have to be happy in our own way. I mean, someone's happy may be someone else's misery. Same thing for potential. Your potential may be very different from someone else, but that doesn't make it worse or better, just different. A blade of grass doesn't wish to become a tree. But that doesn't make it any less fabulous. You see, a blade of grass has the potential to be a blade of grass. If it's nurtured and watered and has an ideal environment, it's going to only be the healthiest blade of grass it can be. It's not ever going to be a tree, nor does it desire to be. So think about your life. What are your thoughts about where you are right now? Do those thoughts include comparing yourself to where you think you should be because you're looking at where others are? Comparing yourself to anyone or anything other than yourself to define true potential is a complete recipe for disaster. It will cause so much needlessly feeling bad. And we all do it. Don't think we don't. I mean, sometimes we just don't notice it. And so we wonder, why do we feel so bad? I mean, when we have thoughts like, they get so many likes and I get almost none. Or maybe you think, they have this fabulous life and mine is just so boring. Or look at her outfit. Why don't I have clothes like that? I mean, I could go on and on. We could go forever with that. That's why I think social media is so hard on everyone, because for 24/7, we're looking at the highlight reel of what other people want us to see about their life. And we all do that too. Think about your own experience on Instagram. You're not posting the pictures where you think you look bad, or where your car broke down, or your messy kitchen. Well, most of us aren't anyway. I've done videos, and it'll sometimes take 10 times just to get the lighting the way I think I look the best. Trust me. Filters are a real thing, and most of the time, the people that you think look perfect they're using filters. So don't judge your potential based on a filtered, non-reachable, non-real version of someone on the internet. And remember, if you aren't built like Arnold, you aren't going to be getting the exact same result as him either. I used to bring pictures of girls with super thick hair to my hairdresser and tell her, I want this cut. She would say, Heidi, you do not have that much hair. That cut on you would look very different because of the thickness of her hair. Now, it doesn't make my hair bad. It just makes it different from the girl in the picture. So you know you have a potential that is uniquely yours. And you're listening to podcasts, which tells me you're making yourself the best version of you possible. Now, if I could give you a standing ovation right now, I would. In fact, you can picture me doing it. It doesn't take looking very far, though, to see someone or a lot of someones that have opted for a life of comfort. But not you and me. We don't want to fall prey to it either. I say fall prey because marketers have studied and they know exactly how your brain works. They know how to get you to eat their product or buy their car or keep you glued to the TV. That's why, in order to reach your full potential, it's so important to protect our mind. Comfort's a trap. We're designed to want more, but when we're comfortable, it almost paralyzes us right where we are in our comfort zone, which is comfortable for a while, but if you stay there too long, it becomes stagnant. If you aren't growing, you're declining. I'm convinced that because it's our human nature to always desire more, the key to living a long, happy, fulfilling life is to continue to grow, to continue to learn new things and have new experiences. And of course, that includes spending quality time with the people we love, creating a life where we feel love and feel worthy and alive, all without external validation. Because external validation is also a trap. Martha Beck tells a story of a client she was coaching that called her in the middle of the night after having sold his company and he put over $400 million into his bank. He called her and he yelled into the phone, "It's never enough. When will it be enough?" So in the quest for reaching your full potential, make sure it includes mindset work first, because you can chase the feelings externally, but until you have those feelings internally, the chasing of them becomes so tiresome. And I think money's a good thing. It makes life more fun and easier, but it doesn't make you happy. You make you happy. I mean, what happened yesterday, you can't change. What's happening now, you can only experience. But what happens in the future, you get to create that. So my challenge to you this week is to identify one area where maybe you've gotten a little too comfortable and you feel stagnant. Maybe it's your weight or your work or your relationship, but shake things up a bit. Ask for the promotion. Join a new gym that maybe you've been wanting to try. For no reason at all, decide to make your partner feel the way they felt when you first started dating. Momentum in one area will spread to all other areas of your life. You'll soon see that reaching your full potential by focusing on becoming the best version of you will open up doors and opportunities you never knew existed. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you in a few days.
Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends, because we're just going to keep going bigger and better places together, and I love that about us. Talk to you in a few days.